Those are the words of Anthony Joshua and company as he shouts to his lungs, undisputed. The man's hype, he's crunk. Let me counterpunch. I think he is definitely looking forward to this fight. I think this is the fight that one of the fights will define him as a fighter. This is the point of his life where he's been fighting throughout this time, this fast track that he's been on this whole time. It looks like he's going to get his opportunity to get all of the belts, something Lennox Lewis did years ago, back into the day, one of the greatest British heavyweights of all time himself. And there's nothing and no other fight in his way. And I think it's a relief. I think the words that he's speaking are words of a relief. He couldn't say that really until Pulev, because we know what happened with Ruiz, and he wanted it with Wilder and couldn't get it with Wilder because there was so many other guys in the way, like Parker, like Povetkin. You know, those guys were always in the way, and it looks like he was kind of like on that Dillian White situation where you keep winning, but these fights that you want don't seem to manifest. But now it seems like it's finally manifested, and I think Anthony Joshua is showing the effects of that. Okay, because win, lose, or draw, he still has an opportunity to perform and possibly get an undisputed crown. Okay, with all the kingdoms. One night, 2 fights. Maybe 1 fight, because we don't really know how the first fight will go. Okay, and if Joshua wins, I think it will be a second fight. If Tyson Fury wins, I don't think it will be a second fight. That's just my counterpunch on that. But I like the energy that Joshua is possessing. I think, we're seeing different aspects of him. We're seeing him some cockiness, some confidence. We've seen a lot of that right now, and we've heard him talk more now than I've heard him talk in months. Every so often he'll throw you a bone, like, hey, he'll say something, make an IG or something like that, make a YouTube video, and then, okay, that's that. Then he'll just go under whatever, and then you'll see a lot of training regimen, stuff from his, social media content. And I don't have Snapchat, so I don't know too much about that, but I know he posts stuff on there as well. But seeing this lets you know that he is on fire. He wants this fight. And in fact, he sounded like Teofimo Lopez in there. He's there to take over. Like to take over, right? So it does seem good, and then when I got the clip and when I heard it, that's the first thing that came to my mind was relief. Like finally this fight, those guys have signed. So you can't say that who this person's ducking or that person's ducking. And that's the type of shit that we've been hearing and seeing and witnessing for so long. And it makes fighters and fans go to the UFC. Because the UFC fights, boom, this fight will happen. Man, I wonder who will win out of this fight. You want to know? It's going to happen next. Right? So it's one of those things where you finally get something in boxing, the sport that I love, that I hate so much. Every so often, you will get something like this. Now, this is something that I hope does happen. Okay, but Anthony Joshua is definitely in good spirits, high energy. I think that, because he feels the way he feels, and if the fight happens, it's going to be one hell of a fight, and I look forward to it. Hopefully we can get this site fee, this arena or this venue picked. Therefore, we can see this super fight. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Anthony Joshua screaming undisputed. Please subscribe. Tell me what you think, and you guys can counterpunch. Peace.